breadchallenge.blogspot.com. I'm reporting on week 35, 36, and 37. 3 weeks worth of Weight Watcher journey, and you guessed it, usually when I disappear is because I'm not doing well. I should really update you every week rather than waiting so that you can hear the bad news. Alright, so let's just be upfront. I did not do well for 3 weeks at all. I was doing well up until week 34. If you remember, I had lost 3.6 pounds altogether in 2 weeks worth of tracking and journaling and posting my little picture thing that was in the last video on the page. But for some reason, I don't know what happened. I really don't have any excuse other than I decided to take a break. The problem with taking breaks is that you don't really say, I'm taking a break for 5 days, and then you go back to it. You just stop doing whatever it is that you're supposed to do, and then you call it taking a break, and you just can get back on track. So this is what happened to me. Basically, I kind of stepped away from it for an entire week, and I was okay with it. I knew I was going to regain. I didn't think it was going to be all that dramatic. I'm looking at it right now. So this was the week that I reported. I had gained a half a pound here, and then I gained another 1.6, and then I gained another half a pound. My current weight right now is 162.6, so you see I went back up. So basically I regained in 3 weeks 2 pounds 4 ounces. It's not the end of the world, but I need to stop because this whole seesaw up and down and yo-yo dieting is not good for me. It's not good for my morale. It's affecting me. It really is. I get into a zone where I can really stay focused for an entire week, for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks, see results, and then I stop for no reason. Because I can't even say that something happened where, there was some drama going on, or I got stressed, or, whatever. I continued the same level of activity. I just stopped tracking. And when you stop tracking, you stop being completely accountable to yourself. And you pick here, you pick there. And even if you think that you're taking smaller bites and you're doing mindful eating, the reality is that until that moment, your body was used to X amount of calories and specific types of food. Then you get off the wagon, you start eating a regular food where there's more oil or more butter or more sugar than you would normally eat, and of course, what does your body do? It remembers those foods and you start ballooning again. And for me, I see it immediately on my face. I don't know if it's the same for you, but I can tell by just looking at myself in the mirror. I regained weight this week. I'm all puffy. I can't even wear my regular wedding band because it just gets, my fingers are all swollen. So my intake of salt has increased over the past 3 weeks as well. It's not just the sugar and the fats and the carbohydrate, it's the salt as well. So what have I been doing this week? This would be week 38 right now, so I'll report on that next time. I've been doing good on Wednesday. I was good on Thursday. Friday, I did not track at all. Saturday, it was kind of a out of whack day because we didn't eat what we usually eat, and we didn't eat at regular hours either, but we did a lot of activities. I tilled the garden, I took the kids fishing. So I'm hoping that it will counterbalance most of what I ate on Saturday and Friday. But today it's Sunday. I still have Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday to get back on track. I'm hoping to lose at least half a pound. I know it's going to take me more than 3 weeks to lose the 2 pounds 4 ounces I've regained in 3 weeks. Does it make sense? It takes longer to lose the weight you've regained, especially when you've regained it at a rapid rate. So my only advice to you, take it from me, don't go and take an extended break. If you want to take a break for a day, maybe the weekend if you want. I'm not giving you permission by any means to go and binge this weekend, but do that. Do the weekend. Just say, you know what, I'm stepping away from this diet or this lifestyle change for the weekend, but back on Monday I'm back. And I think this is what I did not do. I didn't put a time limit to my taking a break. I didn't say to myself, okay, you know what, I really need to pull away from this. I'm tired. I've been doing this since August. I'm really, really tired of it. I just want to take a break. Let me take a 1 week break, and then on such and such date, I will be back on track. I didn't do that. I just went on the break, didn't acknowledge that it was a break. By the time I reached week number 2, I was like, well, let's call it a break. And then the 3rd week, I just can't pick up. So that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. I guess part of the issue, if I really had to go deep and try to figure out, I was supposed to have people coming over, family coming over around the end of May. And then they announced that they weren't coming. So I was just like, well, forget about the diet then. So now they're saying that they might come back again. So that puts me in a position where I go, uh-oh, well, how about that for a slip? Not that I need to give myself an excuse, but the bottom line is that when you look at behaviors like this, it goes back to what I was saying, and I think in the very first video that I did on this Weight Watcher journey, where there's a difference between intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. The motivation to lose the weight that comes from within, or the motivation to lose the weight that comes from outside, meaning that you have a pull that's from outside rather than a push that comes from inside. Am I making sense? So if I'm still in that extrinsic motivation, where I'm still looking to lose weight to appear a certain way. What I'm trying to say here is that obviously I am still in that extrinsic motivation. I'm still trying to lose weight, not for me. And that bothers me. You would think after 37 weeks that I would have finally gotten this as something that I wanted for myself, but apparently not, because all you have to tell me is that, hey, I'm not showing up, and send the cookies over, send the hot dogs, send the pizza, the pastries, the macaroons, and the chicken with the skin and all of that. So it's tough. It's a tough journey. For those of you who have struggled alongside of me, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're new and you're just trying to check out videos on Weight Watchers, I'm not saying Weight Watcher doesn't work. It works. It's a wonderful diet. I've lost 17 pounds doing this diet. The bottom line is that any diet will do the same thing for you. If you are not 100% committed for yourself, not anybody else, not your kids, not your husband, not your best friends, not your frenemies, not the girl from high school you want to impress, not the guy from high school you want to impress. If you are not doing this for yourself, you will not succeed. Find a way to love yourself again and make it all worthwhile. Because if you don't, every excuse in the book will come in front of you, and you will pick at them, and you will go back to your old ways, and you will do what I'm doing, which is up and down, up and down, up and down. All right, so this was week 35, 36, 37. I see you again for 38. I'm going to try to do an update every week. I have to stay accountable to you guys, and I really, really have to commit to doing this for me. I love the way I look when I'm losing weight, but for some reason it's still not moving the balance between outside motivation versus inside motivation in the right direction. So let's work at it. Let's give each other encouragement. Join my Facebook weight loss group. I think we have 299 members at this point. The link is at the end and down below. And I guess I will see you next week. I'm doing the best I can. Still motivated. Still want to do this, but boy, is it hard. I'll talk to you later. Bye.